Welcome back to the Escape Pod. Thank you for escaping with us, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. That's Alex. I'm Andrew.
And as always, with great power comes great theme park ability. We're doing a Shark Tank. It's going to be theme park themed. But real quick, right before, we just wanted to remind you, we are giving away this awesome Kang the Conqueror shirt from Rush X Beyond. Our friends over there. We are so close. We are almost there on TikTok. We're almost there on YouTube. We just need a little bit of help on Instagram, and we will be at the goal to give that away.
Yeah, I'm excited to get finished with this giveaway so we can go to the next ones because we've got some stuff coming. We got some guests maybe. We got some giveaways coming. We've got big stuff for the pod.
Big stuff coming. You guys have really been the best. I don't want to say fans. You guys are the best supporters in the freaking world.
We love y'all.
I love you guys so much. You're really helping us out. You're making cool stuff happen.
He might like y'all more than horses. I don't. That might be a bold statement.
It's
kind of bold.
That's interesting.
Do you want to start with Shark Tank?
Mm-hmm.
So Shark Tank, basically, it's nerdy Shark Tank. So we're acting as if we are pitching something to a panel of judges that doesn't exist in the nerdy world.
No, unfortunately not.
Whether it be an item, a movie, a product, a place, some sort of experience, anything like that we wish existed that doesn't, we pitch it, and y'all can decide which one y'all would rather be a real thing.
Yeah, for nerds. So this time we're doing theme parks.
Yeah.
So I'll start it off. I want to do like a Wanadu City-esque in the DC universe.
A what?
Like Wanadu City. Do you know what Wanadu City is?
No.
No kidding.
What is that?
All right, well, it's like a theme park for kids when you're growing up and stuff, and you get to like have a job. So you're a firefighter for a day, and you go with like firefighters, and you're in the truck, and you're doing a fire, but it's not a real fire.
Right.
You can do banking for a day, and it's like really cool because it's interactive, and it helps kids and learn and everything. So I want to do like a Wanadu-esque style theme park in the DC universe.
Okay.
Right. So you're a policeman, but you're policing with Batman and Robin.
Ooh.
Right? You're a firefighter, but you're saving burn victims from General Zod.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're like in the infectious diseases, but you're curing like the Joker, the laughing gas.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you're doing that. But then the regular jobs would be dope too, because you're working under Lucius Fox at Wayne Enterprises. You're working for Queen Industries. You're working at LexCorp.
Yeah.
You're working for all the cool companies. It'd be so sick. And if it's in the Spider-Verse, I mean, like the hospital would be crazy because they're murdering everybody. So yeah, that's my pitch for my nerdy Shark Tank is a Wanadu City, but it's in the DC universe.
Okay, what would you pick if you could do one of those things?
Oh,
which path would you choose?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's something I didn't think about. God, it'd be fascinating to be like an accountant for Falcone.
Ooh, or Maroni.
Yeah, right?
What do you think they would have a path for like Themyscira, but only females could do it?
That'd be sick.
Could you weasel your way in there so you could go see some Amazonians? Or
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
I'm excited about mine. I've had this idea for a while.
All right, let's hear it.
I love theme parks, love Universal, love Disney World, and I love nerdy stuff. Love me some TV shows and some movies. What's my favorite TV show of all time?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Dang straight it is. I want to do... Universal has this a little bit. Universal has some Nickelodeon kind of things in it. Universal Orlando has like a SpongeBob like store.
Yeah.
So maybe they can do it or whatever, but I want like a Nickelodeon / Avatar: The Last Airbender theme park. Okay? So the Nickelodeon parts of it, like you can have like for little kids, Dora the Explorer playground. You could have some sort of Jimmy Neutron science experiment lab experience.
These are all great ideas.
SpongeBob. Don't make me use this. Don't make me. You know what this does.
Calm down, man.
Calm down. You know this is the one thing I asked you to not do on the podcast is shove your face hole with food.
Calm down.
We took
Put the button down.
I'll
buddy.
do whatever the frick I want to with this button. We asked for suggestions and we said we were going to do the top comment on YouTube. Last time we pressed the button, we had to give each other a compliment. Right? Was that last episode? It's been such a long week.
We filmed these ahead of time. And by the way, for those of you that asked, Yes, we do film them out of order sometimes.
Sometimes, if we need to.
The Ant-Man one with the somebody commented
Yeah,
asking,
yeah. I forgot about that. But this one we're filming at 10 o'clock at night.
Yes.
I'm slightly sick.
He's sick as hell.
We're doing
He's
this.
exhausted.
We're doing this podcast like 4 days late. I'm stressed out of oblivion, and you just ate Pringles. The top comment was, if I press this button, you have to watch an hour of horse anything.
Anything. Just horses for an
Yeah.
hour.
Did you put him
Calm down. I put him down. Here.
Give him to me.
Here.
Give me that. As I was saying,
No need to touch this, man.
leave it.
No need.
Don't. If you accidentally pressed it, that would be hilarious.
I'm not going to.
All right. Dora the Explorer Playground.
Yep.
Jimmy the Neutron Science Lab thing. SpongeBob Bikini Bottom. So think like Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but Bikini Bottom.
Awesome.
You can literally visit the pineapple under the sea.
Awesome.
You can go eat at the
Like
Krusty
Cars
Krab.
Land.
You can
Like
go
Cars
eat-
Land.
Yes.
Yes.
You can get a Krusty Burger or whatever they're called. What are they called?
Krabby Patty.
Krabby Patty. Oh, I'm gonna get roasted.
I've never seen SpongeBob.
Me neither.
Oh, that's why you don't know it.
No, yeah. I should have known that.
A crusty burger is
but
hilarious.
The biggest.
Sorry. You got me sick.
I didn't get you sick.
I've had a cough since the party.
Avatar: The Last Airbender area.
Yeah.
Land.
Like Star Wars land, like Batu.
Yep. But we got. Did you stop coughing?
I'm not doing it on purpose.
I haven't gotten halfway through my Shark Tank.
I know. I promise I'm not doing it.
So
on
SpongeBob is a big pull. Obviously,
Yeah.
SpongeBob's huge, but also his Avatar is huge, and there's a lot of stuff we can do here. All right, so we got number 1, Avatar's Journey. Think Flight of Passage.
Awesome.
But you're on
Appa.
But you're
Awesome.
on Appa.
Awesome.
Huge 4D screen.
Yep.
You're on the thing. It's moving.
Yep.
You're flying
Awesome.
through the Earth Kingdom or whatever.
Awesome.
Okay. Republic City School of Bending. Okay, this is think the Web Slinger Spider-Man ride at Disneyland, where there's interactiveness. You shoot webs at the screen and it actually comes out of your wrist.
Yep.
But instead of webbing, you're earth bending at the screen.
Awesome.
And it's happening with your hand motions.
Very cool.
You're water bending. You're learning all these different types of bending. A stunt show would be cool, like Aang, Katara, Toph versus the Fire Lord. Some sort of stunt show with effects, fire, water, stuff like that would be fun. Ride through Omashu. So you haven't seen the show a lot? I can't remember.
Avatar?
Yeah.
I've seen it in completion.
Oh, okay.
But I just haven't seen it in years.
Okay, so do you remember
Like I saw like the Sozan's Comet event.
Right.
Like I saw that live. That's probably the last time I saw that episode. That's
Cool.
I've seen episodes since then, but nothing crazy.
Okay, so Omashu, do you remember King Boomy? He's like the really old earthbender guy.
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
So there's that episode where they're like writing in the mailing system. They're in this like little concrete thing. In Omashu, they use earthbending to like send mail. And it's basically a huge roller coaster. So we do a high thrill roller coaster that's a ride through Omashu that
Love
is
it.
themed from that episode.
Love it.
4 nations. The park should be separated into 4 nations. So you can walk through
Hard.
like Epcot, where you're walking through the world and you're experiencing all these different cultures,
Hard.
but you're getting 4 different.
And like the people walking around that are doing like the shows for the firebenders, they're like breathing the fire. They're
Yep.
doing like those kind
And
of shows.
they're dressed in red,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
and then blue is the water tribe, all that stuff. Yeah.
Hard.
Last couple ideas: cactus juice. That's a huge thing in the show. Sokka drinks cactus juice and gets wacky. So that would kind of be like the butterbeer at the Wizarding World. And you can get collectible cups, and then some sort of cabbage merchant. That's a running gag in the show. So like a cabbage merchant cart, stuff like that. Just all interactive and immersive and stuff.
This would be awesome, but it's just tough. It's like the show isn't popular enough to facilitate that.
I think it might be.
Really?
I think Avatar, I mean, it's huge. That's why they're bringing back Avatar Studios. This show's been off for 10 years, and now Nickelodeon has created an entire segment of their company just for Avatar. We're getting more movies. We're getting more shows.
Then they should absolutely do this.
I'm for it. All right, comment.
Yeah, I like that.
Both of these would be very fun.
Awesome. Yes.
Very fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, Deborah would be so proud of us. Double clink.
Yep.
We're
Love
being
ya.
positive. And so
Excellent.
comment below. Which one would you like to do? What did we miss? What should we add into these theme parks? What theme park would you like? Comment, DM, join the Discord. We have a Discord now.
Yes, we do.
So join that. A lot of people.
And speaking of the Discord, we're using the Discord, baby. If
Yeah,
you
we are.
want to, if you want to be at the place to be for the Escape Pod, it's the Discord. We're answering a ton of questions on there. We're trying to do as much as we can. A bunch of you guys since last episode have DM'd us with questions that you want for the next fan segment. Believe me, the next fan segment is going to be the biggest fan segment ever. It's going to be awesome. So you guys have all been heard. We're saving that for a couple episodes down the line because it's going to be so massive. But today we are using some stuff from the Discord for our first ever debate segment.
So here's the question I have.
Yes.
Do we debate now? Because I'm going to get mad. Or do we save the debate? I think we should debate. Because we have the bracket later, and we'll fight during the bracket, too.
And you're also, like, we're doing trivia, and you haven't even told me my punishment. I don't even know the topic. I mean, for all I know, I could be doing cocaine, more lines of cocaine, and we're doing cocaine shark trivia.
All right, let's debate.
Let's do it.
Here's how this is going to work.
Yep.
We read basically a statement.
Yep.
It's going to be one statement.
Oh, that are given to us a lot from our Discord.
Yes. Most of these are. So if you want to suggest stuff, if you want to be interactive, you want
There's only 2 or 3 that aren't from the Discord, and they were DM'd to us.
Yeah.
So for the next, this is our new debate segment. We're going to be doing this once a month at least.
Are we doing this version of it?
Yep.
Okay, so this is agree or disagree. Basically, I read a statement. Both of us will write whether we agree or disagree with said statement. We will turn it around. If we both agree, we'll hug happy rainbows. If we disagree, then all heck will break loose. That's the phrase, right? Mm-hmm. All heck will break loose.
You don't say hell? No. You really don't say hell?
I also don't say the one you just said.
I know you don't say You don't say hell?
No. I don't say...
You can't quote Han Solo then. That's like my favorite Han Solo line.
Which one?
Your tauntaun will freeze until the next marker.
So
they'll see you in hell. Yeah.
I mean, I say hell. Ooh, I said it. It's in the Bible, boy. I don't say it in certain...
Do you think you're going to go to hell?
No. Do you?
Do you think I'm going to go to hell? Most of our audience would say yes.
Only because you just ate Pringles in the microphone. I think you might deserve it. Also, that sucks. Also, you like The Last Jedi. Also, you don't like Up as much as you should. Also, I could go
Up is a good movie.
as much as you should.
It's just not a top 10 Pixar movie.
Okay.
My favorite film? What is your favorite film?
Is this your impression of me?
Yeah. Yeah, this is how you sound.
That's not how I sound.
What's your favorite film? Mine is The Avengers, followed by The Greatest Showman.
What am I, Mickey Mouse?
Oh, yeah, Mickey Mouse. I can't do any impressions.
Do a Yoda impression.
Does crude matter? For those of you that don't understand, in episode, what is it, 3? Episode 3, I say that Yoda shouldn't use a lightsaber, which I will stand by and I will die on that hill. But in that, I quote him, and it's not this crude matter.
The way he does it is
Yoda like grabs him in the muscle in the movie,
pinches him,
and so like I'm mimicking that, and it's Andrew's favorite moment of the entire podcast
because you're like so into it, and then you like do this little like not this crude matter, and then you go, and you like do a little hop and like a little like smile, like you're so proud of yourself. It's
I love
hilarious.
Yoda.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not wearing any underwear.
I am. I might not have been though. I just took it.
Do you often go commando?
When I take late night, like tonight,
Mm-hmm.
I will put on like pants that are like my pajamas, and I don't wear underwear. So there was a scenario where it would have been possible. Do
you know how cool it would have been if we both went commando on the same pod?
Unplanned. It would have been crazy.
They already ship us enough.
What are you wearing?
Uh,
Oh yeah, of course you're in PJs. Why the would you be?
but I
wearing?
always wear boxes. The only reason I'm not is because I don't have any clean right now.
Oh,
I
really?
do laundry, including this sometimes. I wash stuff. The only reason I'm not is because I'm sick and we had a long weekend and we're filming this pod late and I'm stressed. Frick you.
What the?
I don't know. I just get mad
Why
at you.
did you get so mad at me for no reason? I didn't do anything. Anyway, you get the rules. If we agree, we write agree. If we disagree, we write disagree, and then we will show it to each other live, and then we will argue. I don't know any of these. No, I'm not prepared for any of these. He is, but
All right, here we go.
let's do it.
So again, some of these are mine, some of these are from fans, some of these are from Discord DMs. We gotta here we go.
But most of them are from Discord, so get on that.
Toby is the best Spider-Man. Agree or disagree? 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Yep.
Why? Clink? We're gonna clink every time we agree.
I don't want to say why because I think we're gonna disagree about this.
Uh-oh.
But I think Toby is bad. I don't think he's like really bad or pretty bad. I just think he's kind of bad. He's got this chubby man boy face and he cries so much. You're the guy that wants Peter Parker to always just be having fun. I cannot imagine you love Toby that much. Is he clearly your least favorite? Because he's clearly my least favorite.
The only reason
His movies are better though. Like Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 are really good.
Yeah, the only reason I wrote disagree is because I refuse to pick a favorite anymore.
Yeah, but is he not the worst one?
I don't pick a favorite or a least favorite.
Okay. You're being difficult for no reason.
Oh, you must be rubbing off on me. The Oscars suck.
The Oscars?
Suck.
Like the award show?
Yes.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
Why do you think the Oscars suck?
I've never once watched them. They give awards based on stuff I don't care about.
You don't care about who's going to win best cinematography?
No, I don't care about best foreign short or whatever the frick.
I really like the Oscars. I've watched them all my life.
They
recommend movies that are typically
This
good.
year's the only time I've ever watched the Oscars, and it was only because Everything Everywhere All
And
at
did you
Once.
have a great time?
Yeah,
I
because
looked over at you 6 times and you were crying every single fucking time.
Why? Because Everything Everywhere won 7 times.
Yeah, but you were crying at like the speeches and stuff. The speeches are always great.
When people I care about give them.
No. There's some great speeches.
I mean, it doesn't.
This isn't something I'm super passionate about, but I like award shows.
I think the Oscars are great. I think they're important. No, I don't think they're great. I think they're important. I think they've done a lot in the past. I think it's just gotten. I just don't care very much about the Oscars. I never have.
Interesting.
Like, the Best Picture is normally a movie that I haven't seen.
It was awesome when Parasite won.
I do want to see Parasite.
How you guys felt about Everything Everywhere, I also felt. I was also rooting for it to win Best Picture. But how everybody else felt about Everything Everywhere winning, that's how I felt when Parasite won. I went nuts.
I think a lot of people kind of agree with me. Like, the Oscars used to be like huge. Like, everyone cared about the Oscars. It got like 40 million viewers in like 2002 or whatever.
Well,
and
do you remember the selfie?
Yeah.
That broke the internet.
Yeah, that broke the internet.
If that was done today, nobody would care.
Yeah, the viewership for the Oscars has fallen by half. It's less than 20 million viewers. No one cares anymore because it's just like...
Well, a couple of years ago, it was like 2 million viewers.
Yeah, it was really bad. Okay. Chris Hemsworth is the hottest MCU actor.
Ugh.
3, 2, 1. You're wrong. You're wrong, and I'm going to press this button. You're wrong, and I'm going to press this button.
I don't know why you feel so strongly about this.
Because he's a god.
I don't think you can name a hottest MCU actor.
I can. Ready? Watch me do it. Ready? Chris Hemsworth. Ta-da.
Chris Hemsworth might be my pick, but like Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors, like all these super hot guys.
Super hot. They're not literal gods.
Simu Liu is really hot.
Great. Chris Hemsworth. Take a picture of his arm, and
Chris
he wins.
Evans.
Not Chris Hemsworth. None of them can play Thor. Thor's a god. Long hair, blonde, gorgeous.
Tom Hiddleston's a hottie.
They're all hot. Chris Hemsworth's the hottest.
And like, what about the women? We're just talking about the men. Ryan Reynolds is in the MCU
Chris
now.
Hemsworth is
Ryan Reynolds is in the MCU now.
Deadpool 3 has to come out, and before I agree with that.
But do you think Ryan Reynolds is ahead of
Ryan Reynolds has got a shot.
Hemsworth? Okay.
But I still might give it to Chris Hemsworth because he's a god. He has the god like.
But so you're putting Chris Hemsworth over all the men and the women.
No, this says Chris Hemsworth is the hottest MCU actor. Actor. I'm an actor.
Okay, so we're not including
Who am I?
women.
I'm an actor.
Oh.
I didn't say it right.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's all fake. Trevor.
Oh,
Trevor
yeah,
Slattery.
yeah,
I'm an actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't say it right at all.
No, well, your Yoda sucks. So, ready? Arby's is an amazing fast food restaurant. If I'm gonna flip out. 3, 2, 1, agree.
Ass.
No! I'm sick of the internet hating on Arby's. I'm sick of it. No! Arby's is great. Arby's has multiple things on the menu that I love.
Denny's, Arby's. It barely beats the worst fast food chain.
Why? What about it is bad? I'm sick of the Arby's slander. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
You're a big Arby's guy. You are probably the biggest Arby's guy in the world.
I have 6
Arby's.
unused Arby's gift cards sitting in my car right now because my family knows I love it. The turkey bacon ranch fresh sandwich that you can get as a wrap, great. The cheddar sandwiches, great. The chicken bacon ranch, great. Their curly fries, great. They have shakes. They have mozzarella
They're
sticks.
not paying enough for this.
They have loaded.
We have the meats.
They have chicken loaded mac and cheese. I am like, what's wrong with Arby's? It just became this like internet trend, and you got sucked into it.
Maybe. I haven't been there in years.
Why you? Oh, I'm gonna freak out.
It's ass.
It's not. You don't even what?
Their whole shtick is like, we have the meats, and I remember their meat being ass.
I could beat an alligator in a fight. 3, 2, 1. Disagree. Okay, we're both sane. Good.
Obviously.
Good. Hey, I need to sneeze.
Oh, were we talking about ourselves there or
yeah.
you?
No, ourselves.
I still agree. Like, I still. Oh, that was disgusting. That was so gross. Get the away from me.
You want another one?
Oh my gosh.
Hold up. 1 second. Okay. Next.
Gross.
All right, ready?
Ew.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. All right, here we go.
He's so sick.
From Da Boy on Discord. I am Team Captain America. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. 3, 2, 1.
They need to be put in check. I don't necessarily agree with the Sokovia Accords, and I think that the thing that Cap says that, like, what if we need to be here and they want us to be here and people have agendas and agendas change? That speech is brilliant and correct. I don't necessarily agree with the Sokovia Accords, but I do think that there should be some kind of rule system for the Avengers.
Team Cap.
All right.
I think in the comics, I think in the movie they do a much better story about making Tony like the victim because of the Bucky thing, and they explain his side much better in the movies. In the comics, I think it flushes out. I don't read a lot of comics. I have read all of Civil War. I think they did a much better job making Cap's side seem better in the comics because of the amount of corruption and like backstabbing and problems there were for why Cap did what he did, and that wasn't fleshed out in the movie. So maybe that's the reason I'm more Captain America. Also, I like Cap better than Iron Man.
A friend of the show, Ryan Airy from Screen Crush, who I've had the privilege of knowing for a very, very long time. Before he had his YouTube channel and everything, I remember when Civil War came out and he posted on Facebook and Twitter and everything on all of his social medias that Captain America Civil War was the first comic book movie to be better than the comic book it was based on. And I couldn't agree more.
Interesting.
I agree with everything you just said. And to take the MCU, who since 2008, the main character has been Tony Stark Iron Man. And from 2008 to 2016, having Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man be the main character of the MCU, and to take him in 2016 after 8 years of loving him and rooting for him and making him the villain, the antagonist. He's not the villain, Zemo's the villain, but he is absolutely the main antagonist of that movie. Zemo was just lighting the fire.
Is crude matter? That's how you did it.
That is brilliant. And that is one of the more brilliant things in the MCU. And that is why Civil War is my second favorite MCU movie.
The 2019 The Lion King live-action movie deserved to have made $1.7 billion worldwide. This is from Cassidy Weathers on Discord. The next few will be from her. 3, 2, 1. Yep. I don't hate it as much as everyone else. It was like a shot-for-shot remake of the old one.
Can you feel the love this brisk afternoon?
But yeah, I mean, I don't.
I love Jon Favreau. I'm sure he got an enormous check.
Yeah, and The Lion King's a great movie. I just 1.7 billion seems like a lot. Also,
I just didn't like that it's like they don't show expression.
also from Cassidy, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was overhyped. 3, 2, 1, disagree. Yeah, well, you hated it. You came out because you hate things that are
Wakanda Forever was unbelievably overhyped. Unbelievably overhyped.
no.
Absolutely. I don't even need to say anything else about it.
No, I think it was properly hyped. It was a good movie.
I don't think that movie cracked $1 billion.
Ooh,
That's shocking.
that's bad. Also from Cassidy, Lord of the Rings is the best book to movie adaptation.
Ever? I can't do it.
3, 2, 1, agree. You disagree?
Yeah, there's just too many books. Like The Godfather is a book. Right? Like maybe in our world, in nerd world for sure. Then yes. But I just can't give it to Lord of the Rings because like what about the original, not the new one? Because I heard the new one they changed the ending. I haven't seen it, but All Quiet on the Western Front. Apparently, the original movie is tremendously faithful. So it's like it's tough. I can't say ever.
There's a lot of examples, yeah, but I mean, Lord of the Rings is just the books were so good and the movies were so good. Like they like it's just
Here's something we can agree on. It's not Harry Potter.
No. They messed up too much. Heath Ledger
They also changed things for the better.
Heath Ledger is the Joker. Is the best Joker. 3, 2, 1, agree. Cool. Move along.
He has to be. I'm a huge Cameron Monaghan fan though. From Gotham.
Oh yeah.
Jerome specifically. I don't really care for Jeremiah. But Jeremiah's cool because he's comic accurate to a different Joker.
Yeah.
I love what they did with Gotham.
No, Cameron nailed it.
He's awesome.
I would actually potentially say he's my favorite.
He is not my favorite, but I think I also have Mark Hamill above Cameron Monaghan. But Cameron Monaghan is phenomenal and doesn't get the love he deserves.
No.
We are a pro Cameron Monaghan show.
Absolutely.
He's amazing. Bring Cal Kestis into live action. Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, yeah. Yeah, he's great as that. He's good in...
I haven't played that game, have you?
I've played some of it.
Mario, my little brother has played it, and he really enjoys it.
It's good.
So I watch him play, and I'm like, oh, this story is great.
Yeah, it's really cool. When I first saw the scene of Jeremiah laughing in the police interrogation room with Jim, if you haven't seen that scene, I need to...
Is that the first scene?
Where he's
like murdered his mother,
Yeah.
and then he's laughing? So that's not Jeremiah, that's Jerome.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Great scene.
His laugh.
He's phenomenal. And like I love that Gotham is such a comic booky show, as it should be. Like it's like, oh, like they're never going to do the face cut off in the movies, but they do it in the show and you
staples it back on. So good.
That's comic accurate.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I love that they fucking did that. I love the balls that show had.
Gotham.
And then they kill him. And then they're like, oh yeah, you thought this guy was the Joker? Yeah, kill him. It's his twin brother.
Yeah.
Like that's so comic booky.
Yeah.
That's like straight out of a book I'm reading in 4th grade.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Gotham's underrated.
All of them, because he's like 3 different Jokers. Because the Jeremiah that starts, that's the really cold Joker with the hat and the purple. Oh, the
he
look,
was after,
by the
yeah.
way. That's Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Mwah. But then he gets the acid on him, and he's all deformed, and he's barely got the hair, and shit. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Cameron Monaghan, you are the man.
Yeah.
And you don't get enough love.
No. We need to...
You're getting a lot of love from Star Wars, which I'm happy about. You don't get enough love for DC. You should be James Gunn's Joker. Sorry.
When it came out...
Yep.
Everyone who watched the show was like, why haven't we... kill Jared Leto, basically. like please fire him. Like everyone who saw the show or saw clips of the show fell in love because it was so good. It was like a live action version of it was a live action version of like things we hadn't gotten before.
Yes.
Because we had gotten Heath and we had gotten who's the one before? And
Jack Nicholson.
Thank you, Jack Nicholson. And then we got Jared Leto, and we were like feeling down about our live action Jokers.
You're forgetting Cesar Romero.
I mean, yeah, I was just going more recent.
No stress.
But he's good. But like, it was kind of that version of Joker, but more modern and creepy, and like from the comics, and like every scene he was in, he nailed.
Cameron Monaghan, most comic accurate Joker.
Yes, and I like that. I like the laughter and he's making laughing gas. I don't know if they did that in the show, but they definitely could have. Like that show, I remember after every episode, especially in the last few seasons, that show starts as like, oh, you're watching the Penguin like work his way up, and like it's super simple. And by the end, like half of Gotham is blown up, and like Firefly is going to war with Mr. Freeze, and Ra's al Ghul is like killing Alfred, and there's like two Jokers running. Like it's just like, and then Jim Gordon is just like walking through all of it, and you got like a teenage Batman who's just starting out. It's wild. So good. Such a good show. Okay.
They did all of it, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yep. Cameron Monaghan, James Gunn, we know you're going to do Willem Dafoe because it's an older Batman.
You really think he's going to do that?
He's campaigning for it. He was just on Fallon saying he wants to be the Joker.
Willem?
Yes.
But you think James Gunn's actually going to do that?
Yes, because it's an older Batman, so it's going to be an older Joker.
If they do that, I'll actually lose my mind.
By the way, Barry Keoghan is going to be great. He's the Joker in The Batman. He's a great actor. He was nominated for Best Supporting Actor from Banshees of Inisherin. He is Druig in Eternals. The guy that mind controls everybody. He's the Joker in The Batman. Did you see the deleted scene?
Well,
where he goes and interrogates him?
No. I just saw the post-credit scene.
No. There's a scene that they filmed with him, and he's got the makeup and stuff. It's cool.
Oh, well, I didn't like the post-credit scene, so I'll have to see.
Really? It wasn't a post-credit scene. It was like in the movie. But yeah. Anyway.
Oh. Okay.
We'll get back to it. We went on a little Gotham rant.
Sorry,
there.
that
was cool. I liked that.
Yeah, we had a
Gotham is an underrated show.
If y'all haven't seen that, that was our like nerd moment for a minute.
Yes, oh,
okay,
yeah.
We'll get back on track.
Yep.
Another nerd thing from JBB on Discord. Henry Cavill is a good Superman, and they should have kept him. 3, 2, 1. Agree. You disagree, and you wrote dis really, really big, and I think that's disrespectful.
I think his performance is disrespectful to the character of Superman.
Give me one reason.
He is Batman. Why is he so sad and mopey the whole time?
Did you see the script they gave him?
I want to see.
Did you see the director? The director was Zack Snyder.
If you are, I will say that, I've said this once, I'll say it a million times. If you are given bad material and perform badly, that is equally on the actor as it is the director.
Did you see him in Joss Whedon's Justice League? That was Superman.
He's a bum with a fake mustache in Justice League.
Bullcrap.
He's bad.
When he comes in and says, truth, justice, and the American way, boom, or whatever, at the end, great.
No.
Yes.
No, you couldn't be more wrong on this.
No.
His look is great. He looks the most like Superman of anybody. He looks more like Superman than Christopher Reeve, and that's the only thing he does right. That's the only thing he does right.
That's a big thing going for him.
He is so bad. You're right. It's terribly written. It is terribly written. The whole scene about him bullying the guy, like
we got to see. You obviously are gonna like. I understand you hated him because we got Man of Steel and then Batman v Superman, in which he's a bum the entire time.
He's awful.
He's awful.
Yes,
but you have Zack Snyder and terrible scripts.
The worst mistake that DC has ever made is to try and make Superman Batman.
Absolutely. I don't think that's on Henry Cavill. I think he did a great job.
Absolutely. Ian McDermott gives a great performance as the Emperor in bad movies with bad writing and bad directing in the prequels. Palpatine is always great.
I see what you're saying. I don't think he's bad.
I can name you hundreds of bad movies with great performances because those actors stepped above, because they stepped up to the plate of playing those roles, no matter how bad the movie is.
Last one.
I will rest my case.
Last one. Rise of Skywalker is the worst Star Wars movie. Three, 2, 1. Disagree. Clearly. Obviously.
Okay, but I know that you have Last Jedi at last, which is just absurd to me and should be absurd to everyone.
It's not absurd.
But because everybody thinks it ruined everybody's character or whatever, but you have Rise of Skywalker, I assume, in second to last place?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I think it's overhated.
What do you like about that movie?
What do I like about that movie? Okay, first of all, don't give me that look. First of all, it's the only sequel movie that gives us something new.
Go f*** yourself.
No!
Go f*** yourself.
No.
What does it give us new? Babu Frick? Hey-oh, he's great.
Babu...
He is great.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Mando.
In the season 3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
No. Force Awakens is New Hope. Last Jedi is a terrible version of Empires and Revenge of the, and Return of the...
Not,
Yes,
and
it
you know
is.
that. And you know that.
No, it's not. Last Jedi is a combination of Empire and Return of the Jedi, and Force Awakens is a carbon copy of New Hope. Force Awakens is clearly better than The Last Jedi because Force Awakens at least is like good and fun, and like I give it a pass because it was the first one in a while, and if they want to like copy some stuff to like give us some nostalgia, that's fine. Then The Last Jedi did it again, but made it even worse and was terrible. The
Last Jedi is the only Star Wars movie since the prequels to do anything new.
You're out of your no.
Yes. Rogue One
no.
doesn't do anything new.
No. Yes, it does.
No,
yes, it does.
No. All right, back to Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker.
This piece of shit movie.
Okay, first of all, I've only seen it once, so
I've also only seen it once, and I remember how horse it was.
I just felt like I was actually watching something new. The Last Jedi, I was like, I've seen this before.
What?
I've seen this before.
What have you seen?
I've seen this before.
What was new in Rise of Skywalker that
Okay. The one thing bad about Rise of Skywalker, ready? Right, we could probably say it together. Somehow,
Palpatine
returned.
Yes,
Terrible.
awful,
Terrible. Which is why
I don't think that's the worst part of that movie.
Which is why the sequels suck overall, because they just can't get their crap together. But heaven forbid, I like something awesome at the end of my movies. I like to see cool
What is awesome about the end
when
of
they
that
all
movie?
show up at the end with all the ships, and they're like,
Who cares? I
who
rolled
cares?
my eyes.
No, that was awesome when he shows up with the Millennium Falcon and all these people come to help, and then when Rey gets the talk from all the past Jedi,
And they didn't have the balls to show them all. They totally could have, and they didn't have the balls
it was
to do
awesome. That's such a weird thing to complain about. And then she's get all these things in her mind, and then she's like, and then she takes him down. That was
Stupid.
hype.
Bad.
Ray is the greatest part of the sequels.
And they take the best. Did you just say Rey is the greatest
I like
part
Ray.
of the sequel?
Screw you.
I like Rey too, but that is a crazy statement. The best part of the sequels is also ruined in that movie. It's Kylo Ren is by far the best part of the sequels, and I like his redemption. I don't like how it happened. You know why? Because he is the worst guy ever. He is Space Hitler. We thought it was the Emperor. It's not. It's Kylo Ren and General Hux. Because they mass murder all of those planets in Force Awakens. And do you know how he's redeemed? Do you know how Kylo Ren is redeemed?
He
No,
kisses.
when he decides to be the good guy.
He heals her.
No. When he decides to be the good guy is before that. It's after he gets stabbed on the Death Star, and he has a little moment with Han Solo.
Oh, I can't even remember that.
You don't remember the Han Solo scene? Harrison Ford is in that movie.
No.
Okay, well, let me tell you what it is, because this is horse
I remember her at the end of the movie when she said she's a Skywalker. That was pretty bad.
bad.
That was really bad.
Let me tell you what's horse, all right? Harrison Ford, Han Solo is not a Force user, so that isn't a Force ghost. So how is Han Solo forgiving him? He's not. And that is in his imagination. That is the way Lucasfilm explained it is it's a memory. So he forgives himself for murdering all those people. And not to mention, how does he get off? I could explain this movie for hours on how bad it is. How does he get off the Death Star? How does he get onto Exegol to save Rey?
Is that the one where they have a fight scene and like the water is falling on them?
Yes, on the Death Star. By the way, that exploded into a gajillion pieces, and yet that chair is still bolted to the floor. Stupid as but whatever.
Yeah, this...
Do you know how he gets off of that planet? Because she takes his ship. This is really horse. He takes a TIE fighter.
Okay. Good for him. Good for him.
That was on the Death Star.
It survived.
How?
A little bit of...
No.
You could... All these
Horse.
things you're saying...
Horse.
say about The Last Jedi. There's so many. There's
Absolutely not. You cannot. And okay, so here we go. This is something that The Last Jedi does a little bit. A little bit. They really do it in this movie, and it really pisses me off. You want to talk about new Star Wars? And for whatever reason, I've never seen anybody mention this. Why are we sending any living people into battle?
Why? You could say that on all Star Wars. Yeah.
All Star Wars Force Ghosts haven't been able to intervene. And in Last Jedi, Yoda, when he's talking to Luke, by the way, one of the best scenes in Star Wars, Yoda's talking to Luke and he's talking about the tree and everything, and Yoda just does this, and the lightning strikes and blows up the tree. Catches fire. So that the sacred books would get burned. So that Yoda's like, look, but anyway, Rey took him. Doesn't matter. In that movie, we introduced that Force Ghosts can do things. It's Yoda, so I let it be. Maybe it's chance. He knew the lightning was going to strike. I don't know. In Rise of Skywalker, Luke just fully lifts the X-Wing out of the water. And it's like a cool scene because like he did it, like Yoda did it in Empire and whatever.
Another thing they copied.
Exactly, because it's a bad movie. So he lifts the X-Wing out of the water. If he can do that, and Palpatine, who's barely alive, that's barely a clone, can be doing all the shit that he does, and then can bring himself back to life because those two are a Force diadem or whatever the that is, then why are we sending any living people into battle? Why isn't it just, I know that we learned that Qui-Gon can do it, Obi-Wan can do it, but then all of them are speaking to her, Rey, at the end of the movie, so they're all Force Ghosts, I guess. Just send them into battle. They can't be killed. If they can use the Force and strike lightning and do all this, I bet you they could pull out a lightsaber. Why are we sending any living people into battle? I've seen nobody speak about that for whatever reason. It's horseshit. It's one of the worst moments in Star Wars, period.
What's the worst moment?
That Luke lifts up the X-Wing. I think it kills continuity. It just murders the whole Force Ghost thing. Just ruins it. The worst thing that Rise of Skywalker does, though, by far, is it takes Kathleen Kennedy and all the people at Lucasfilm, take a movie that a lot of people disliked, yourself included, and they go, okay, we need to appease the people that didn't like this movie. So we need to change things that people didn't like. That is wrong. When Empire Strikes Back came out, which you and I agree is the best Star Wars movie, critically it did not do well. Critically, people were disappointed. Ends on a cliffhanger, this, that. People didn't like it. But with time, it's become the best one. With time, Last Jedi had potential. And
No, it didn't.
Rise of Skywalker had potential for everybody else. I've been on the Last Jedi bandwagon since it came out. But with time, Last Jedi had a chance with major audiences. And they take Rise of Skywalker and they were like, you know what? We're going to act like that didn't exist. And that is its biggest mistake.
Rise of Skywalker is a sequel. And all the sequels are bad. And I know...
I think Force Awakens is fun.
It is fun. I wish it had been different.
I don't.
Have you seen the extended Star Wars universe before Disney took it over?
Yes, of course.
So much better. So much better.
You think the Shadow of the Empire stories are that much better? Really? With that green slug dude with the hair? Really?
I think it's better than making a carbon copy of A New Hope.
No.
Following Luke. It's a Skywalker story. The Star Wars has always been a Skywalker story. Can we not agree on that? Following Luke a little bit more, or following his children? He has a son and a girl.
It's a lot more interesting.
Marries Mara Jade.
Kylo Ren is... No, Mara Jade is not an interesting character. Not an interesting character. I'll die on that hill.
Do you know how Chewbacca dies?
No.
Super compelling. Super interesting there. I just think continuing...
Is that the planet one?
Where it blows up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think they had a lot of stuff to go off of. And okay, anyways, we're going to ramble about the sequels.
We could do this all day.
Yeah.
This is probably too much.
Too much
All
right. Nerd.
We're talking about Star Wars. Isn't that our trivia?
Yeah.
I'm furious. You piss me off.
Don't make me press this button.
Honestly, touch it. It'll put me out of my misery.
You'd rather watch horses for an hour than talk to me?
Yep.
Because I said Rise of Skywalker isn't as bad as you say it is?
Yep, I hate you.
Well, it's time for trivia. You're going to suffer.
You can't even put me out of my misery?
Oh, I'm about to put you into more misery.
Great.
Remember when you slapped me?
Yep.
You're going to get slapped every time you miss one of these.
Right. We're doing Star Wars trivia?
Star Wars trivia.
Won't be too much then.
What's the worst Star Wars movie?
Rise of Skywalker. Nope. I'm not letting you do it.
Here we go. I got 15 for you. Let's bang.
15? Okay.
Yep.
Let's run it.
What were Luke's aunt and uncle's jobs on Tatooine?
Moisture farmers.
Correct. Where was Luke Skywalker originally headed to pick up power converters?
No, I know this. Tashi Station.
Thank you. What do Han and Luke ride on in the snow on Hoth?
Tauntauns.
Easy. Yeah, I'm starting you easy. You were right were whose last words to Luke? You can get this.
You were right about me. Oh, Darth Vader.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many people does Darth Vader kill in The Empire Strikes Back?
Oh, okay. I can do this. I can for sure do this. For sure, Admiral Piet. Oh, fuck. There's a lot. There's a second guy. He doesn't kill the other Admiral on screen. Oh my gosh, does he kill anybody on Hoth? I don't think on screen. Does he kill anybody on... Oh my gosh, nobody in the Dagobah sequence. God, it's got to be like 3. It's 3 right now. I have it. He doesn't kill Luke. Does he kill anybody on Bespin? Oh my gosh.
Gonna need an answer.
It's 2 or 3. I'm gonna go 3.
This website said 2.
Yeah, that's probably right. I thought I was missing one.
Here you go.
No, this sucks. Oh. Okay. God.
What race of alien is Admiral
I
Akbar?
overshot it. Oh, he's Mon Calamari.
Correct. Question number 7. In what detention block was Princess Leia being held in?
Oh, I know this. Detention. Fuck.
So there's 2 things here.
2187.
That is her cell number, which is also Finn's stormtrooper number.
Okay, so then
The detention block.
is D. What is it?
AA-23.
Oh, I would have never gotten that.
AA-23 and then 2187 is...
You're not giving it to me because I said 2187?
No. I'll give you a light one. Before Palpatine, who was the Supreme Chancellor of the Republic Senate?
Valorum.
Correct. What is the name of the transport Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Jar Jar used to navigate Naboo's planet core?
It's like Bunga. Oh. Yeah, it's like yeah.
Say it again.
A bunga. A bonga. Bonga.
I'll give it to you. It's a bongo, I think.
Yeah.
Bongo. Just for the record, he said my Star Wars trivia was too easy last time, so I made the last ones hard.
Oh.
I knew this one.
Okay.
I knew most of these, but not all of them. In the Geonosian arena, what tiger-like animal attacks Padme?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Can you name any of them?
Yeah, the Ankler or whatever
No.
is.
Rancor is the one with the...
Not Rancor. Rancor is the thing
I'm
from
sorry.
Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, what is it? Oh, I used to know all these. Acklay is the...
Acklay, that's what I was. Yeah.
Nexu is the tiger one.
What's the other one? The rhinoceros?
I'll look it up.
What is it called? What's the thing I missed?
I'm going to go hard. I've been...
Nexu?
Nexu.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Geonosis arena animals.
As soon as you said Geonosis Arena, I was like, oh, fuck, he's going to ask me
I should have known that.
Acklay, yeah.
It's something like Rancor, though. It's a name where it's got some punch to it.
It's all good.
If that makes sense.
No, it's all
okay.
good.
In the Battle of Yavin, Wedge Antilles holds which number in the Red Squadron?
Oh,
You like?
he's not Red Leader. I'm going to go Red 2.
That's correct.
Yeah!
Reek, not Rancor. Reek.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Who is Jabba's Twi'lek aide? Oh, you can get this.
I know.
If you...
And like, there's a great story about her. She filmed it in 1983 in Return of the Jedi, the actress. And then when they redid it for the special editions in like the 2000s, she was in better shape than she was in 83. So she refilmed it. Oh, fuck. It's like Lula, Tallulah, Lula. Oh, fuck. Tootsie, Layla, something like that. Hula.
I need a final guess.
Ula. Is it Ula?
You love overthinking these Star Wars questions.
Oh, who is it?
It was just Bib Fortuna, babe.
Oh, I was thinking the dancer. I knew Bib Fortuna. I forgot it was a
This
twin.
one's gonna be harder.
I thought it was the dancer.
You should have known this
No,
one.
this is Bosk in the
Come here.
Empire question.
Come here.
No.
Come here. Ready?
Oh. I knew it was Bib Fortuna.
I didn't say dancer. I said aid.
I knew. I thought that was a weird wording for it too. God, I completely forgot. This is the Bosk thing all over again.
Yep.
This time I got slapped.
Yep. Ignoring Leia's order to retreat, Poe directs his team to attack what type of First Order starship?
Dreadnought.
That's correct. Who sacrifices herself by ramming her ship at light speed into the First Order's fleet?
Vice Admiral Holdo.
Yep, that's correct. And last one, you should be able to get this. What is the full name of the Neomodian who leads the Trade Federation?
Newt Gunray.
That is correct.
I was like, what the is a Neomoidian? I was like, uh-oh. I was like, I've heard that before, but like, I was like, uh-oh. And then you're like, leads the trade. I was like, oh, the boy.
All right, that's enough Star Wars for the day, I think.
There we go. I didn't get slapped that much. God, I can't believe I missed Bib Fortuna because I would have sweeped it at the end. I knew all of them.
Yeah. You definitely knew that. I knew that.
Nexu was the hardest one on there by far.
Really?
For me.
I knew that one. Yeah.
What were the other ones I missed? I can't believe I got Red 2.
That was good. You got the detention block wrong.
Oh, that was I would have AA-23.
Mm-hmm. How many people Darth Vader killed in Empire?
I should have gotten that. I knew it was 2, but I went
just in case
one more
you missed.
in case I missed one.
Yeah.
Because it's Admiral Piet, and then it's the captain where he's like, "Sir, we lost him," and he's like, "Prepare my shuttle. I'll tell Vader the bad news personally. I'll apologize to Lord Vader personally," and then apology accepted. It's so good because he doesn't kill the guy at the end that loses the Falcon because he's in Return of the Jedi, and you don't see him kill him.
Right.
But you see his look like, holy shit.
I should have just done all Rise of Skywalker trivia.
I wouldn't have done very well.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
It's a fun movie. It's really fun if you turn your brain off.
You're funny.
Because that's the logic we use
Cars
on the
2
show.
is great and super fun. And a top 10 Pixar
No one
movie.
asked. No one asked. All right.
Now it's time for a bracket.
And brackets.
Flag it.
Please stop.
Jumping to magic.
How much money would you need to not watch a movie for like 5 years?
Any movie?
Any movie.
Oh, so much.
I would need a lot.
So much. Am I allowed to watch TV?
Yeah, you can watch TV.
Oh.
Just not a movie. You can watch TV shows. No Marvel.
5 years. So 2028? What if I die in those 5 years?
That would be all right.
The last movie I would ever have seen is Cocaine Bear. We're doing a Cocaine Bear review.
Oh, yeah. We saw Cocaine Bear.
We loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
I would have enjoyed it more at the premiere. But it was super fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Like literally, I don't want to spoil anything for our audience, but we've gotten a lot of questions asking for it. It's a whale of a time. You should absolutely see it.
It's exactly what you needed it to be.
And
it didn't take itself too seriously.
Like, critics are kind of harder on it now. I have no idea why. And I was like worried going into it.
The one thing that I really didn't like, the pacing is so weird.
The pacing was messy.
Like
but,
the
once
scene
it gets
changes
going,
and some of the lines. But
once it gets going, it's like
it's fun.
Your pants hilarious.
Yeah, we were laughing.
It does have the best joke in any movie I've seen in probably the last 2 years.
Yeah, you thought that part. I know what part
I've
you're talking
quoted it 50 times.
Yeah, it was funny.
For those of you that have seen the movie, you guys will get this. Wait, you're going to shoot him? Of course I'm going to shoot him. He took a bite out of my ass. This guy's crazy.
So good.
Brilliant. So yeah, we loved it. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. How much money?
I'd need like $2 or $3 million.
It's a lot.
Maybe less. No, I make a lot of money.
Okay. Okay, now I want to see if the number is more or less. How much money would you need to not have sex for a year?
A lot less.
Yeah?
Me and Rachel never have sex.
Oh, no. Okay, not have
She
sex.
doesn't live
Not have
here.
sex. Not orgasm at all.
Oh, I'm not allowed to jack off?
Nope.
I have a crippling porn addiction.
How much?
I jack off like twice a day.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to picture that. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to know that that's a thing that happens in real life. I'd rather, if I had...
I'm not allowed to jack off?
I don't want to have this conversation anymore because I'm picturing you... Oh! Stop. I will press this right now. I've never wanted to press this more.
Put me out of my misery.
We still have a bracket to do.
Okay.
If I had the time stone, I would go back and make you not do that. I'm sorry I asked the question. More or less.
A lot of money. More. Like $10 million. For
Wow.
a year?
Wow.
Yeah. So much money. I don't even know if I'd do it. It would have to
No
be like
amount of money?
an obscene amount of money.
10 million.
Yeah, I would probably say yes to 10 million. But at the end of the day, I'd probably say yes to 100,000. Let's be real. Be so free.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is the bracket for who we would vote for president. All fictional characters. Okay? So we're going to have a bunch of matchups. We're going to try to go through the whole bracket real quick. We got 32 seeds. Every character is who we would vote and would think would be a good president.
Yes,
Okay? Here we go. Are you ready?
I am.
First up, we have Mulan versus Deborah, our therapist. Deborah's great.
I love Deborah.
Deborah's wise.
I got to give it to Mulan, though. She's like such a leader. She leads men. She's a leader of men.
Deborah leads us. We're men. Ever think about that?
Not like the soldiers fighting the... What are they?
We
the
fight
Hun?
our battles.
They're the Hun?
Yeah. I fight a battle with you every day, a mental battle of wanting to still live after talking to you. And Deborah helps me get through that. She's pretty powerful.
That's true, but it still goes to Mulan.
All right, move on. Picard from Star Trek.
Yep.
Maverick.
Jean-Luc Picard. Ooh. Maverick's an idiot. He's like always doing illegal.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you remember at the start of Top Gun 2 when he does...
Top Gun 2. You mean Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember at the start...
He blows up the...
Yeah. Because he goes Mach 11.
Yeah, I'll give it to Picard, but he does lead that group of kids really well.
I think I'm giving it to Maverick.
Really? But Picard is like the Star Trek guy.
I know, but it's... But like, I think Maverick would do it like non-traditionally, but at the end of the day, we're getting that job done. We're doing the thing. I like Maverick. I also like Tom Cruise better than I like Sir Patrick Stewart.
That's fine. Professor McGonagall.
Not English.
You want to try it for me? Go ahead.
Professor McGonagall.
Very nice. Admiral Akbar.
McGonagall. Pretty clearly. I just don't want to look at him.
But I would do anything.
It's a trap.
I would have anything to do. Have our president be like, it's a trap.
Can I tell you a change that makes Force Awakens 10 times better?
Putin is coming. It's a trap. What?
You ready? This makes Force Awakens 10 times better. You know at the end, have you seen Force Awakens a bunch?
No.
I saw it 8 times in theaters.
You're insane.
Oh, that was my moment. That was my end game. That was my Top Gun Maverick. Was Force Awakens.
If only it had been good
You
enough.
know at the end now, when R2-D2 comes along and it's the magic of R2-D2 that BB-8 shows up, he tries to turn him on, then R2-D2 turns on and he shows the map and they're just the missing piece of the map.
Kind of.
When R2-D2 shoots up the projection, this makes Force Awakens 10 times better. Admiral Akbar, who's in the room, just goes, "It's a map!"
Yeah, that was good.
Makes Force Awakens 10 times better. I really wish they did that. It's a map.
Aaron Yeager, Michael Bluth.
Michael Bluth.
Aaron Yeager, and it's not particularly
Aaron Yeager is responsible for the death of billions of people.
Yeah.
Michael Bluth is holding that family together, but with his bare hands.
I want you
and
to...
they're doing everything they want to do to get
Cool. I want you to look at me right now. It's Aaron Yeager. I'll press the button if you argue with me anymore.
All right, Aaron Yeager.
Aaron Yeager?
No. He's a genocidal maniac.
Yeah, but he's a great leader.
Nobody with the level of trauma that Aaron Yeager has experienced is fit to lead.
Okay, but here's the thing. He won't necessarily have felt all of our trauma if he's our president. We don't got stuff that's going on in Attack on Titan going on here. He's still a great leader. He's not going to go genocide anybody because a Titan hasn't stepped on his mom here, but he's still going to be a great leader. He's passionate. He's been passionate his whole life. and the fact he's a great leader, and the fact that he can literally murder billions of people and have everyone watch that show and still defend him. You know how many people that are still Jaegerist? They're Jaegerist in the show. He's got a whole like regime of people on the island defending him, and he's got real humans in real life defending him, and he literally stepped on a child. He murdered billions. He's a great leader. Well, okay, that's a bad soundbite. He murdered billions, and he's a great leader. Okay, but I'm saying in our universe, he would still be a great leader, but he probably wouldn't murder a bunch of people. I'm
only going to give it to you because you're threatening the button, but I don't know. Let it be known that this is his decision, not mine, please.
Eren Yeager. Commissioner Gordon, Princess Shuri. Wow. Commissioner Gordon. Here's why.
I agree.
Princess Shuri, I love her as Black Panther. I think she's gone through a lot. I love her character development, especially in Wakanda Forever, and I think she'll be a great Black Panther. But she's not the queen. She never became the leader of Wakanda.
No, you're correct.
I almost said Jobu Tubaki. M'Baku. Yeah, I'm going Commissioner Gordon.
So, but I've got a question for you. Who would you go? Because I love Commissioner Gordon and would totally vote for him for president. In fact, he's one of my favorites to win this. Would you vote Commissioner Gordon or T'Challa?
I would go T'Challa.
I would go T'Challa too. T'Challa isn't on this bracket because we both thought that he would win.
Yeah. I mean, Princess Shuri is great.
We're both voting T'Challa all the way, and that's why we didn't put him on this bracket, right?
I mean, there's some really good people in this bracket, but he would be up there.
He'd be up there. He'd for sure be top 4. All right, let's run it.
Yeah, if Shuri was up against someone else, I'm sure she would. Grand Councilwoman from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The old lady at the start. And Princess Fiona, Grand Councilwoman.
Grand Councilwoman. She's done it before. I trust her.
Yeah.
She's done it before at a larger scale.
And she made a great decision at the end with them. Like, she can take away her bias. And
of course. It's like taking a beer salesman who is the salesman for all of Bud Light in all of the countries of the world. Mm-hmm. And then taking him and be like, oh, you only need to sell to like this small area of Los Angeles. He's done it at a much bigger scale.
Yes. Leslie Knope, Homelander. Okay.
Why is Homelander on this list?
Because we know things about... imagine I vote for Eren Yeager and Homelander. I'd be a psychopath.
He's a genocidal maniac.
Homelander is
irredeemable.
No, Homelander is irredeemable. Homelander is one of the best villains ever. I think he's awful.
Yeah,
he's done so many.
Everybody says Anthony Starr for this, Anthony Starr for that. Anthony Starr is Homelander.
He's done terrible things. The reason he's on this list is because he's done terrible things, as I'm sure most of our politicians has, and he's gotten away with it. People in that show, people would vote for him for president. He literally he I don't want to bring that up. He murdered someone, and then people still loved, like, he's murdered a bunch of people, but no one's ever seen it. He murdered people someone in public in the show, and then people still
they cheered, and he's like, all right, it's the meme.
Yeah. So that's why he's on this list, because he's a great leader. But because of the things we know about him behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, what about him telling that girl, hey, jump.
Yeah.
Jump.
How effective was that?
I mean, he's great. He's so good. Anthony Starr, you are amazing.
Yeah. If we were in that universe, we might, though, because we wouldn't know everything that's bad about him.
Maybe, but we do.
Jim Hopper, Atticus Finch. Oh, I'm going Atticus Finch.
Me too.
But Jim Hopper's great. Wonder Woman, Cookie Lyon?
Yeah.
Who you going?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
But Cookie's such a great leader, and she's a little too conniving for me. But she's a great leader, and she thinks really well.
Michael Scott, John Connor. 3, 2, 1. John Connor.
Yes, no question.
Thank you.
For president. I know that you hate Michael Scott, but...
Yeah, get him out of there. Jake Sully, Caesar. Caesar being from Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Neither of them are rooting for humans.
Yeah, but if we voted him president, he would.
Then I'm going Caesar. Yeah. I love Jake Sully, too. I think he's a great leader, but...
Yeah. Princess Leia, Mon Mothma. Ooh. 2 Star Wars females.
How did these two get matched up?
Who do we want for president? Princess Leia or Mon Mothma?
I'm going Mon
Princess
Mothma.
Leia.
You haven't seen Andor?
I haven't. I will bow to you on Star Wars knowledge if you want to put her through.
but Princess Leia is so it's got to be Princess Leia. But Mon Mothma's incredible.
Princess Leia.
Yeah, it is Princess
Cool.
Leia. But Mon Mothma is such a great leader, and she sacrifices everything.
Katniss Everdeen, Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh is my favorite to win this thing.
No way.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not giving it to Iroh over Atticus Finch.
Uncle Iroh.
No.
Uncle Iroh.
All right, yeah, but Iroh beats Katniss. I agree.
Dumbledore, Aragorn. This is hard. Who do
Dumbledore does.
Yeah, people always say that. I'll defend him to the day I die.
Dumbledore does some shady shit. He's always putting children in danger.
That's it's so unbelievably stupid to say that Dumbledore is like a bad person. Or
I'm not saying he's a bad person. I just don't want him to be putting my children in danger to stop a school shooter. I don't want him to intentionally bait a school shooter by putting my child in that school, which is what he does in Harry Potter. So I'm going pretty clearly not Dumbledore there.
I'll go Aragorn with you, but not because of that. Captain Holt, Lex Luthor. I'm going Captain Holt for the same reason the Homelander thing. I think Lex Luthor would be a great president in some ways, but like the shady stuff behind the scenes that we know.
He's a great president in DC, but he's such a great
He's
villain.
evil, yeah.
I can't wait for them to do Lex Luthor properly, because Gene Hackman is good but not great, and obviously Jesse Eisenberg is just not Lex Luthor.
Amanda Waller, Captain America.
Oh, Cap.
Cap, easy.
And Amanda Waller is great, and she's a great leader and everything, but she's so slimy.
Yeah, I hate her.
It's the same thing with all these guys. Like, all these characters that we're voting off, they're all great leaders. They're just real slimy about it.
Mulan, Maverick.
Mulan.
McGonagall, Aaron Yeager.
McGonagall. McGonagall hasn't genocided billions of people. I can name you 100 examples of McGonagall being a great leader and a great person and being just awesome.
Hey, look, listen. If a Titan stepped on McGonagall's mother, I'm sure she would
Put
mark a lot
McGonagall through.
Look, a lot of people in Aaron Yeager's situation would do the same thing. All right?
You hear this, America?
I'm going McGonagall.
There you go.
Commissioner Gordon, Grand Councilwoman.
Grand Councilwoman might be my favorite to win it all.
She's so good.
Grand Councilwoman.
Okay.
And I love Commissioner Gordon. Like, don't get me wrong. Of just the humans, I might vote Commissioner Gordon all the way through. It's like him or Atticus Finch and Mulan.
Especially because of Gotham.
Yes! And Gary Oldman,
Yeah.
my hero.
Yeah. Leslie Knope, Atticus Finch.
Atticus. Why did I even think about that? And Leslie Knope is great, and she's a great leader.
Wonder Woman, John Connor. Wonder Woman.
Yeah, we just don't see enough of John Connor. I know he's the savior of humanity, but I haven't
In
seen it.
Terminator, for those who don't know. Caesar, Princess Leia.
I'm going, okay, what do you? I'll let you.
The only reason I would go Princess Leia is because she's a human and Caesar might
That was exactly my reasoning.
undermine us for the apes.
Yep.
But like if I was an ape,
It's Caesar all the way. Like,
Caesar is
if you become what your leader is, Caesar wins this by a mile.
Yeah.
Caesar's the best leader, literally, probably in all of fiction. But I agree with you completely. I'd honestly call me a little alienist, different thingist, non-humanist, whatever you want to say for racist. But I want a human as my president. Yeah.
It's not very inclusive and diverse of you.
Not very inclusive or diverse of me. I know that's wrong.
Be better.
I know.
You need to go.
Optimus Prime isn't on this list.
Oh my gosh.
Optimus Prime could be president.
Yeah, Optimus Prime would make it.
Optimus Prime and T'Challa were two serious misses.
Yeah.
They both totally could be
Hey, if you want us to
president.
do this bracket again, let us know.
We'll do it in the second
Uncle
version.
Iroh, Aragorn. Uncle Iroh.
I give it to Iroh, yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, we got two captains. Holt in America. Captain America.
Yeah.
I might.
Holt is hilarious. Andy's a great leader, and he encourages everybody around him, and he's great, but Cap.
It's going to start getting hard. Mulan, McGonagall.
No!
I'm going McGonagall.
No!
I'm going McGonagall.
No!
We don't see Mulan like she does the training and stuff, and she like wins the battles at the end, but she's not really like in a position of like presidency. You know what I mean? In that movie?
But she makes the hardest decisions
McGonagall.
for her family. If she's president, we are her family.
I think McGonagall.
I just don't see McGonagall make the sacrifice that Mulan makes.
I do.
I don't think there's going to be one harder than this. I'll go McGonagall.
Let's go. Grand Councilwoman Atticus Finch.
Oh my gosh! So hard.
Again,
Atticus makes a personal sacrifice, and he's right, and he's a
stands
leader
he stands up for
what he believes in,
and
which
what
is correct.
what is right in the face of like severe adversity. That is why he might win, but also for the same reason that I put McGonagall through, I might put Grand Councilwoman through because she is in that position.
She's in the position of power, and from what we've seen, she's handled it so well. So we
kinda
have to assume that she handles everything well.
Yeah, she's kind of like she kind of reminds me of McGonagall. She's like an elderly lady
Oh my god.
in a position of power.
She's not
Because of Atticus's morals, I would do Atticus. Because of Grand Councilwoman's like experience and position, I would go her.
Atticus is a lawyer in a small town in the 30s.
Yeah. Grand Councilwoman.
Yeah, it's Grand Councilwoman.
That sucks.
God.
If Atticus was like
Anybody else, he could make final two.
like at the end of the movie or book, if they had made him like a mayor or governor or something,
He
and
might win it.
Yeah.
No, he just doesn't have the experience.
Wonder Woman, Princess Leia.
Oh my! They are killing us today. Wonder Woman, Princess Leia.
All right, we're gonna say our answers. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Princess Leia.
Yeah.
You gotta say the answers when I
I'm
count
sorry,
down.
I just got scared. Wonder Woman's the best though, and in the comics, she's so great.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no! This one's so hard for me. Oh no! I'm gonna have to take one of them out. It's Uncle Iroh and Captain America.
No! I'm going Cap.
Who do we want for president?
Cap. I'm going Cap. It's got to be Cap. It's Captain America. It's got to be Captain America.
It's gotta be Captain America.
He's Captain America.
Oh, pain.
MCU Captain America, specifically.
Yeah.
Because comics Captain America is a little bit...
So we are in the we're in the semifinals right now.
Final four.
We've got 3 females and Captain America.
Awesome. I love it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready for our first female president. Because I'm thinking about our options, and I don't think Captain America makes it to the finals.
I don't know. McGonagall and Grand Councilwoman.
This was my finals.
They seem so similar to
Oh my
me.
gosh, and it's going to be Princess Leia and Captain America? Oh no! I got to go Grand Councilwoman. You're right. They're so similar. I got to go Grand Councilwoman for the experience.
The fact
She just has the experience over McGonagall.
that she's like a side character that's in the movie for like 5 minutes.
She makes all the right decisions.
All right, Grand Councilwoman.
Yep.
Princess Leia, Captain America. Ready?
All right, 3, 2, 1. Princess
Captain
Leia.
America.
This is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Princess Leia, from birth, had been trained by the best dude in the galaxy, Bail Organa, to be the leader of Alderaan, to be the leader of something good in a time of bad. Captain America was made to be a soldier for a war. He was the face of shit. He's the best dude ever and everything like that. But he knows war. The only thing that he has over Leia is that, right, he's in America. He's obviously Captain America, and he's seen America since the 30s. So he has experience. But, I mean, God, Leia leads the rebellion. Great, for something good. And then leads the resistance. Great, for something good, against the forces of evil. And she does not. This is going to sell it for you. Captain America makes a very selfish decision to leave the world that certainly could use his help to go have love with Peggy. Leia and Han are separated at the start of Force Awakens. It did not work out because she was too focused on making the galaxy a better place.
Captain America.
What the fuck?
Captain America.
You serious?
I'm dead serious.
What? All right. Please, Maestro.
Captain America's morals, number 1. Number 2, it's the president of the United States. He is a symbol. This isn't our leader of America, our leader of Earth on the galactic stage. This is the president that we're talking about. Number 3, he is able to bring people together more than she is. She's a very divisive character. She's snappy. She's great. She's a great leader, and I think she can do a lot of great things. But in America right now, we need someone who can bring us together. And I think the symbol of America, Captain America, that guy, he can bring the country together better than she can. Also, I don't think it was selfish. I think it was a great decision for him to go back. And just because he went to another timeline to be with his female doesn't mean that he's not helping anyone. He can go back to the 40s and live with Peggy and help that timeline more than he could help our timeline in 2023 or whatever it was.
That's a very fair point. But at the end of the day, I've been thinking about this while you were giving your speech. It doesn't really matter because whoever wins Captain America or Princess Leia is losing to the Grand Councilwoman.
I put Captain America through. Captain America, Grand Councilwoman.
Loses. It's Grand Councilwoman. Again, she doesn't make a wrong decision in the movie.
In the finals of our fictional character as president bracket, we have the Grand Councilwoman from Lilo and Stitch and Captain America. And we're giving it to...
Grand Councilwoman.
The Grand Councilwoman from Lilo and Stitch beats out Captain America, Princess Leia, Mulan, Professor McGonagall, Wonder Woman, Uncle Iroh, Aragorn, Dumbledore.
Along with a bunch of other people like Dumbledore and Lex Luthor and Eren Yeager and Homelander.
Did you just put Dumbledore in the same sentence as Eren Yeager, Homelander, and
Yes,
Lex
he
Luthor?
was constantly putting children in danger.
He's the only reason anything worked in Harry Potter. They all would have died without Dumbledore. Homelander, Eren Yeager is genocide. Homelander just kills people for fun, and you're acting like they're in the same conversation?
Yep.
You should be in the sentence with them. That's disgusting. That's gross. It's Alex and then Homelander. You're on the same level. I'm pressing the button.